Hey yo, what's going on boys? Mike here, back into the video. Today guys, we'll be discussing the update that will be arriving in BRM5. Pretty much I'll be discussing why I think this update's taken this long and also why we haven't been getting any development news about it. I'm going to be looking at it from different perspectives and also answering some common questions that I've seen in the Platinum 5 Discord in terms of like things like why can't he just add the A10 into the game for us to fly around, things like that, and also just questions I've seen in my comment section. I just want to address all of that. I'm not saying I have the right answer to everything, it's just my take on it, and this video isn't going to be kissing up to the developers. If you never watched me before, I've never really like said everything that they do is correct. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, we should feel sorry for them, they've been trying so hard throughout these months and they've been stressed out and things like that. In terms, I'm not saying that hasn't been the case. I'm sure they have been stressed out and they have school. Whatever the case is, it doesn't matter. I'm just giving my take on it, and then I'm just going to be looking at it from their perspective, and then the community members' perspective, and just everyone involved pretty much, and just give you guys the answers, and hopefully this will ease up everything going on in terms of everyone getting mad, just pissed off, all that jazz. Now, first things first, in case you're living under a rock, let's hope not, they aren't just updating the A10, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. They're not updating the A10, they're updating the entire game. They're revamping the hell out of it. Now, the only reason why they're revamping the game is I feel like they've figured out that, like, if they want this game to live on longer, it's gonna have to do some, they're gonna have to do some serious revamps and recode everything, and that's pretty much what NAR's have been doing, right? I'm not no developer, nor am I, like, do I know anything about this, but like if you're revamping like everything from the game in terms of like framework, I don't know, I don't even know what the hell it's called, like framework, I guess the bots and stuff, like if you're revamping everything to help the game, like to give it more of a longer life, that would take pretty damn long. This is like probably gonna be set up for another operation. Like Operation Viper took like how long compared to Operation Nightfall? I'm not saying that it's a new operation confirmed. I'm saying that the content we're probably gonna get from this is like enough for a operation, and it's gonna give the game, I think, a new look. Now, is this exactly what they said? No. But pretty much what I'm assuming what happened was, the reason why they're revamping a lot of things in the game is they took the criticism in that we gave them months ago about the game being repetitive and it needs something new, right? There's just something that needs to be new. And I guess they're setting themselves up for future updates and also for the game to last longer by doing this whole revamp. Now, if they do this whole revamp, it's going to take such a long time because it's not just a quick button and you reset and everything's new. No, you have to recode everything. And like I said, I'm not no developer. I don't know what they do when you have to revamp everything. I'm guessing you have to like literally like start from scratch, start from step 1 and get back all the way to whatever step you're on currently, and then from there, then you could put in the future updates, and that's when you can see like vehicle customization and like the new weapon haul system or whatever the hell is going on there. That's what's probably happening right now. That's why they're doing all of this and just revamping everything, so that clears up what they've been doing in terms of development. I'm sure there's more behind the scenes and I just don't know. Like things like 25v25 probably being worked on, like maybe even slinging for vehicles and supply drops. I don't know, like I have zero clue. All I could say is we could wait. Now in terms of the whole why they aren't telling us what's going on, that's the thing that's pretty controversial on both sides. Yes, we got the Twitter leaks, which is pretty much the weapon reskins, but a lot of people were even upset by that. They were always asking, when is A10 ever coming back? When is update? When is this? When is that? And from how I see it, it all probably started from Nightfall, when Nara released the whole announcement saying he's going to be doing like weekly updates, and then he tried it for once. He was pretty successful with it until like I think the last week, and he missed like a couple of days and everyone got pissed off, and that was the first time that the server or the whole community turned against him. I'm not saying every single person, but majority of the community turned against him there, and that's when he was like, damn, like I'm never doing this again, because he got a lot of crap for that. Like damn, like that's pretty much what just happened. He got a lot of crap for that. And then you also have Operation Viper, which you got even more crap for, and just even the Christmas one. And just, if you were him, right, if you were in his shoes, you're like, why should I ever announce something to these guys? Because regardless of what happens, people are gonna get upset. I give a weekly update announcement, people rioted. I give a date, August 1st, for a new operation, people rioted. I give like a Christmas type like bundle of updates, like announcement, people rioted, right? So regardless of what he does and how he sets it up, people are just gonna get mad. Now, what I like about Nar or Panda, whoever's doing it on the Twitter, is the leaks. They should keep up with that. What's really good is they're not adding no date to it, so we have no expectation on a time, right? We just know that the content's gonna be coming out. So if they keep up with that, that's pretty good. Even with the Zeus announcement that they brought out, he didn't bring a time slot. Like he didn't say that it's gonna be coming out on this date. He just announced it, and that pretty much got a lot of chatter going on in the community, which is really good. One thing though is I feel like they should keep up with that Twitter leak, because that's really good for the community. And one thing too is you guys have to understand, they haven't, like, Nar could have easily chosen not to do that, or Panda to do the Twitter leaks, devlogs, all of that. All of those are privileges, right, that the developers choose to do. That's not a task, that's not a job for them to do. They just decide to do it, right? That's like an extracurricular for them to do, and that's what satisfies us, I guess. So maybe they're just taking a break from that, and maybe they're just setting up for a devlog. Maybe that's why we haven't been getting a Twitter leak. That's my assumption. I could be totally wrong. But that's what I think is going on. I think they're just maybe setting up for like a bigger announcement soon, and yeah, that'll be really cool. Now that's my approach of Nar's situation, of Nar's like ideology of why he's not announcing it. If you don't add a date, there's no expectation, there's no pressure on him, right? Now he needs to just continue with what he did with like the faction map and the Zeus. Just announce something maybe every 3 weeks, once a month, but just not longer than like 2 months or something, of just going to zero blank of news. Just maybe even a Twitter leak, man. Like, just give us something. It's not required, but it just makes a community so much better when the developer puts in the time and how hard work. I know it's hard for him. I'm not saying none of this is easy for him. I bet all of them are working. Maybe some of them aren't working and they have other things in life to do. Like, that's okay too. Like, I'm pretty sure none of them do this full time, and they have a life too. They maybe even have some family problems. Maybe they, like, you don't know what's going on in their life, right? They can only put so much time into this game, but maybe it's not a priority of their game, right? Like, you gotta think of that too. Like, there could be so many like variables of what's going on. But I know they're working on the game. It's gonna be good. They just gotta work on that communication, man. Like, if they want this game to go, like, even myself, if this game goes to the top, like, I'd be so stoked. That's why I started doing content on this game. I seen the, if you look back at my first video, I did it when they had like the in-dev at the top left. I was there for that. I've seen this game transition 3 different maps, or like maybe 2 maps, but like they revamped like the second map so many times and all that jazz, whatever, right? I just see the potential in this, and I just want it to go to the top. It deserves to go to the top, but they need to put in the work. I feel like what the developers need to do is just give the second chance to the fans again, the community members, even the community manager. He needs to step up to the plate. He needs to step up to the plate and give us a second chance of interacting, right? I don't blame the developers for not giving us a second chance because of all the riots that all happened, right? They're probably sick of it. I don't blame them. But someone needs to step up. Someone needs to step up. They need to be passionate about this damn game, bro. Like, if you're not passionate about the game, it's not gonna go up there. And the reason why I'm whispering right now, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to be quiet as I can, but pretty much you just need someone to step up, think of something out of the box, right? What could they do to help the interaction? Maybe FAQs every 2 weeks or something, like frequent asked questions in case you don't know. Just polls or something, like, did you like this? Did you not like this? Or like devlogs or something, man. They have to think of something to do. That's what I'm trying to say. Those are the interactions. That's what keeps the community together. When the developers, the community manager, and the community members are on the same page here. Everyone's on different pages and they're on different schedules. They don't know what's going on. And I try my best to keep everything intact. Everyone knows what's going on. I'm like a news channel to this damn game, okay? Like, that's what someone told me. I was a damn news channel to this game, so that's what I'm gonna go by. I'm here trying to keep you guys together and up to date with what's going on, right? Now that probably answers most of the questions of why Nar is quiet along with the team, and I just given my take on what I think they should continue doing, what they should also do. One thing too, the A10s, the reason why they're not going to bring it back, and what I think they're not bringing it back, is everyone's going to be all hyped up. They brought back the old A10 for like for like a day. People are gonna fly around, woo, shoot some civilians, and then the next day it's gonna be all boring. Like that's just all that's gonna happen. No one would want that. And also, if they're recoding the whole game, it probably doesn't even work. Like I don't know, man. I just don't think it's necessary for A10s. It's not a flight simulator game, guys. You could do so many other things. You could play other different games. You don't need to be playing BRM5 all day long. So many different options, or so many different variety of games to play. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. I just hope that they take these things into consideration, and both sides need to work on themselves. They need to have better, I don't know, consistency of I guess the leaks and such. Like if they, like I said, that's not even a mandatory thing for them. Like I just think they should do it if they want to have the game up there. If they don't want to have the game up on the top page, then you know what, whatever, they could do what they want. That's their game, that's not my game. In terms of the community, we should honestly act better. Like every update we've been given wasn't a letdown. Every update they brought out, everyone was hyped about it because of how well put together. I don't think I have one update that I got pissed about. Maybe the delay of their weapon pullout. That was probably the only update I was like, damn, like that sucks, right? But everything else, pretty damn good. Anyways, enough talking. This is pretty much a long video of me rambling about the game. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed it. If I left anything out, which I probably did, I'll just address it during a live stream, which you could catch me on the weekends on YouTube, of course. Join the Discord in the description. Comment down below your thoughts, guys. Let's have a discussion about it. I may even put another video out in the near future. Who knows? We'll see. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Adios.